Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom. It's been a little bit, and today what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our T-Rex. I'm really excited for this one. This is going to be a pretty massive exhibit because I do want the ability for a male and a female to both be in this, and so this is going to be one of the bigger attractions in the park. So hopefully it turns out well. And then also we want to kind of flesh out our area over here by adding some probably shops rather than actual restaurants. I may do almost like a food truck kiosk kind of center over here to kind of take up this space, which I think will look great. I do still have to figure out what to do with this entrance. I'm not really sure how to build that yet, but we'll get there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you want to support the channel right off the bat, you can do so by giving the video a like, subbing to the channel, turning on those notifications, as well as leaving your comments in the comments section. So what we are going to do, we are very much in the positive. And another thing that we really have to focus on is I think we are going to have to build another food farm. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to hide it, which really sucks. I wish you could kind of cheese some of the mechanics and make things work. But for instance, this is still a really big sore spot, which means they're not going to donate around here. They're not going to do anything like that, which really, like, I'm not going to lie, this is one of the coolest parts of the park, in my opinion. And so to see that the game mechanics just don't allow it to be beautified enough to where people actually want to come in really sucks. It's just an empty location. Like, that's all it is. So we are going to have to add another one, though, because we're expanding the park in such a long way that we need to be able for food to get here, for people to collect waste here and move it along. So it's possible we may need to push something like right here maybe, and just kind of enclose it and seal the deal and just make it like a classified area, because it's just not going to work. Like, we have to be able to use this. It just sucks that a food farm isn't something viable. Like, Grubs and Greens, I love it so much. I really do. And it's just a bummer. It just is. It really sucks. It hurts my heart a lot. But anyways, I think we're going to start with the situation over here. And I do believe we have some nice little prefabs going on here. They did update quite a few of them. And, like, these aren't bad. I was looking, I couldn't remember where I found them. I do love the rustic look. Like, the idea of bringing in some rustic buildings is really appealing to me. And so we may actually have a really cool rustic section here. That, I don't know, maybe we'll overlook this. Maybe we can have some steps to where it's kind of a cool little almost amphitheater space that you kind of walk up to. You can sit in. You can do a lot of stuff too. But the rustic feel, like the rustic park entrance, I really just want to like slap right here. Like, it's so cool. This is everything that I've wanted in a restaurant. Like, this space looks so fantastic, and it actually accomplishes exactly what I'm wanting. Can it be that simple? We do have our patio. It could be that simple. It could be that simple, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have fun today. I'm really excited to see what we end up putting into the park, what ends up coming out of it, and how we can modify everything to really achieve what we want to achieve. So yeah, we're gonna see what we can't do if I can't influence this in a little bit more of a positive way that would let us really enjoy the space. Yeah, I've got some ideas. Let's get right on into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, imagine you're eating food, and a flaggin' Tyrannosaurus just comes up. Oh my word, that would be amazing. That would be awesome. There it is. He could easily jump over that thing. Well, maybe he couldn't. But just imagine your kids just eating a cheeseburger, and then a Tyrannosaurus just comes up and it's like, hey, hey. That looks great. Okay, this is almost exactly what I was envisioning as well. Just because I wanted to extend the deck, that deck was not big enough for us. And technically, you need 2 paths of egress out. I guess there's 2 paths of egress. There's just 1 actual exit. So we'll be fine here. I do want to add a couple finishing touches to make that a little more rustic in nature, adding some more trees and stuff like that. But we're not done yet. We still technically do have some restaurants that we want to work with. How do I work with the rustic only? We can get into our kiosk, which is what we're going to need. Oh, that looks great. Those look so good. Just well done. Yeah, I do think we're going to add a bunch of small ones, though. Let's kind of create almost like a little market next to the big restaurant. But, like, well done, guys. Well done, developers. You guys are awesome. That looks so good. All right, we're going to wrap this up. We'll wrap up this part specifically with getting in a lot of our toilets and our gift shops and things of that nature. So we're definitely going to make it just a smaller area because I don't have a ton of room, but I want it to be a little more, you know, almost like a downtown Aspen-ish, just with some small, on a much smaller scale. Oh my word, but look at that split stone. Oh, sweet heavenly mercy. Oh no, we can do cut logs. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible for me. All right, we'll be right back. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that took a little bit longer than anticipated, but as you can see, we're seeing some fantastic results. This looks really good. I really enjoy this. I wasn't quite what I was expecting, but at the same time, I think it did work out. It's a little crowded, but I'm okay with it being crowded because it gives it that compact feel. And one of the things that I didn't want to do is I didn't want to have the toilet like right up front in this little small center. So we don't have one. Now what I might do, no, I actually like this. I like this. There's a lot of people waiting in the souvenir line, which I do find slightly hilarious. And I do think we're going to have to end up changing some of these signs. I didn't realize they were all the same exact sign, regardless of the thing. So we'll have to figure that out, and we are going to have to add our staff center. Yeah, let's get the spotlight off, just to give it a little bit of ambiance. Yeah. But I do enjoy how this turned out, and I will have to say, discovering these rustic statues, oh my word. I am absolutely in love with them, like 100%. They look so stinking good, and I think they add a lot of flavor to this rustic area, to the point where I think I'm actually going to, maybe as another YouTube short, modify these over here, and I'm going to turn them more rustic. We're going to replace them with some logs and stuff like that, kind of like how we mix it up in Planet Coaster 2. You know, replacing all the big beams with some of these and turning this into a rustic platform, I think will just really bring in the area and is going to kind of be the standard going forward. Planet Coaster 2, for those of you who haven't watched it, it has really ignited my ability for thematic areas, for things that really truly look great and modular. And so what I haven't done in the past is really shape this stuff, at least not in this park, and I do apologize for that because that's not the standard that I want to set, but it's kind of just how life circumstances happen and my inspiration for the park at the time, a whole mix of things. But this right here, this update that brought in all of these custom assets and really allowed this place to start shining with all of these really cool ideas and rustic scenery, and just, oh, it just really adds an awesome flavor that I haven't had in the park yet, that I'm really glad we're discovering now. Unfortunately, this does mean it's going to be a rather short episode because I'm rolling on 55 minutes, almost an hour of playtime, despite you know, having so much of that time be in time lapses. So we are out of time, and that does suck. I'm a little sad about it because I really wanted to get the park going with the T-Rex exhibit, but that is what it is. So that's what we are going to rock and roll with. We're going to go in time-lapse here as I wrap things up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Didn't get everything accomplished that I wanted, but at the same time, the stuff we did get accomplished looks great, and I am actually very satisfied, and I think that's a crucial part for my inspiration to keep things going. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course, leave your comments in the comment section down below. As always, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, and I think that's a really good thing that I haven't experienced a whole bunch inside of this park, not being like truly satisfied and content with a custom asset that I created. So I'm happy where we are at, and I look forward to getting back into the park as regularly as I can. Once again, this is Havoc. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.